Alright boys, maybe this wind will cooperate. I'm going to give you a little demo here with the Etrac and the old Manticore. There's a gentleman, he posted a comment in one of my YouTube, said he uses quick mask. He's been watching what I've been showing with this Manticore, okay? Now we will use, but not in this video clip. You see that standard Liberty quarter right there, boys? Now, that nail's going to stay there. I'm going to try to keep it right there. But even if it does get moved a little bit, this fall, it's going to be, see it right there? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these detectors on this sweep over this without the standard Liberty quarter. Now that standard Liberty quarter is going to be sticking out of that 2x4 and you'll get to see it later. Okay. Okay, now I've got the left side just open on this machine, on this test here. So you get to see the foil, okay? Remember now, the standard Liberty quarter is not down there yet. Okay, now I've got the bottom right open. All right, what do we get now? Okay, so we're not getting any high tone on that nail, and we're still hearing that foil. See it in there? Okay. Now the Manticore comes on. All-terrain high conductors, but now I may toggle in later in the video. Okay. All-terrain high conductor horseshoe is out. Okay. Now I'm going to mash the horseshoe because it's over there under the disc. Now we get over the nail, you see the red line come in there. So that's the foil ID. Now I'm just going to go and mash my favorites, and I went to all-terrain low conductors. See it right there? Favorites. We got to see that fall with it. Now let me turn this camera off. Alright boys, that quarter's there. You see a standard Liberty quarter sticking out there. That nail hasn't moved. That fall's still down there. Now watch what happens here. So which one of these machines do I get a better picture of this detecting scenario? Which one is probably telling me that quarter's there? Now, Etrac currently 28 and below are notched out. Recovery fast on, trash density high. You get to hear that machine. A lot of 34s, 28s coming in that detector. Now, you see that nail there? Why did I put that there? Well, I cut off this Etrac. See that fall on that board? I could lip this call right here and I could hear that quarter. Well, I wonder if in a while that's not the case. Those standard Liberty quarters down there and everybody in the sun's been select digging. So you get to hear that. You see that meter? The highest number I've seen is a 39 coming in on that, okay? Right there. 38. Okay, now I'm going to match the quick mask screen. Alright. Is that really doing us any good here? Sweeping from this direction. Now I'm going to get rid of the quick mask screen. Alright. We already know, see, you can't push the call over here. We get far enough out there, we start hearing fall, but now we don't know where it's at, do we? Meaning it could be out past over here when I, see what I'm saying? So we're hearing like a low target there, but we don't know where it's at. It could be right down, you know, there. Okay, now I'm going to change. Recovery deep off don't help here, okay? I'm not going to waste any time showing that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this pattern right here. Alright, and I'm coming back over here. See what I've got open? Can we hear this foil? You see what we've got in the meter there, but now remember, this detector's probably seeing that nail and it's seeing that corner somewhat, okay? Because that ID is high for fall. 19, okay? Now I'm back in the original pattern I started with. See it in the camera there. 23s, 34s. Okay, that would be a tough, you know, to call that a silver coin down there with this machine would be mighty tough. Indian head maybe at best. Alright. Now the Manticore's coming home. Now I showed that video, you know, a clip of NYC, detected NYC, where he dug a mercury diamond that was running up into the 90s. Remember that? Now I showed this detector before I put that standard Liberty quarter in there. Now I've got the disc over to 60. Speed forward. All-terrain high conductors. What happens here? You hear that? And it's painting over there. See that right there? Alright. So I'm running a notch all the way to 60. I could probably run it higher. Now, we happen to see that right there. See that? We see it, don't we? If we mash the horseshoe button, watch what happens. So we hear the 9. Sometimes we hear a little high tone out there, but it's tough. Horseshoe back in. So you hear that. Now I'm going straight to all-terrain low conductors. Watch what happens. See that meter? So the old sharpshooter can tell real quick. Because that high conductor down there is not bothering the ID of that foil like it could be under all-terrain high conductors. Okay, now back to all-terrain high conductors. You hear that? You see where it's painting over there? See, we didn't get anything telling us high conductors with the Etrac there to speak of. I didn't see anything that even read 40, 44, 45, 48, nothing. You see that? You see over there, it's actually painting the masker. But now remember, that ball's pretty good size. But now this quarter is a big coin. Again, you see where it's painting right there. Now, I'm going to try to do this and leave this camera run. It's a bit risky. I'll set the camera down here and let it run. Okay. I got this quarter in my hand here. I took it out. Okay, let's come back across this with this Manticore. It's not there anymore, is it? Now, notice where that nail's reporting up there. Now remember, when we hit that quarter, we're coming, you know, the nail is turned such. That's the easy way. Now, just what I'll do for demo purposes, I'm not going to shove it back under the board. I'll just drop the quarter in right there. Now, granted, now it's farther from the foil. You hear it? Okay. Now, what I'll do, now remember that quarter was about halfway shoved under that board. You got the nail there. You see what we're looking at? And you see that. Okay? So you all got to make up your own mind, but select digging with Etrac, that quarter would have been tough for sure, in my opinion. Okay, now we're only talking, look at the depth we're talking. You're talking about a quarter that's what, 5.5 inches deep. Got that old nail bite, got some fall about 1 inch under the ground. Alright, that's going to conclude the video. I hope you enjoyed.